and Grimm's.
What is up? What is up? We are live once again for our weekly nerdy hangout here on the Nerdy Couch channel. How you guys doing today?
Oh, good.
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 Welcome to the Nerdy Couch channel.
Is that a new couch?
The chat up?
Is that a different couch?
I think it just has a cover now.
Oh.
So
Production value.
So you might notice that I'm here alone in this set.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have a fern, though.
A
You should.
fern.
Yeah.
You should have a plant.
Oh, no, you're not going to like this. First off, we'll address the fact that Grimm here is not with me. He's running late.
Driving.
He's running late.
Oh,
and it's hilarious that he's got his phone on his steering wheel. So when he turns, he goes for a bit of a ride.
Is it taped to your steering wheel? And he's gone.
No, I'm not gone. I'm here.
No, he's here. Actually, I'm quite surprised at how well it's working while doing that.
I like it. Kids don't ever drive with your phone on your steering wheel.
Ooh, we got Dr. Love in here.
Dr. Love.
Grimm's doing a driving vlog.
It's hands-free.
Right? Being very safe while he does it. It's being very safe while he does it. We are going to be doing the t-shirt giveaway very soon.
That's exciting.
I
didn't see the intro. Am I in the intro now?
Yeah, you didn't watch it?
I was getting ready.
Yeah.
Can we play the intro again?
Yeah, he's definitely keeping his eyes on the road. He's being safe. We're always safe here at the Nerdy Couch Show. All right. You know what? I don't see any harm. Let's throw that intro off again.
Ah, sweet.
Let's you don't blink though, because you might miss yourself.
I won't.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And we're back. Did he leave?
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Did you honestly miss it? Because
I
will come to Brentford.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. Look at that. I like it.
You're famous.
I feel included now.
Yeah.
I feel included.
We're glad that you feel included. I
hope so.
I was distraught at how you felt last show.
I was so I don't know.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Love. We loved the intro. I did it all myself with no help.
Whoa.
First off, let's start. We're going to get into some Moon Knight eventually, but I want to wait till my good buddy Grimm is here sitting with me, because I like...
I was so busy I didn't even get to watch the newest episode.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have much time with us today anyway, so...
No, I don't.
Why don't we start by you telling us a little story? Do you want to talk about that?
About how I went and bought this massive collection?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Well, I haven't even gone through it yet. I've gone through 2 boxes so far. Excuse me. I bought a massive collection today. I think it runs probably around $15,000. It's about a $15,000 collection-ish. It's a lot of older stuff. Here's some Fantastic Four. This whole box is Fantastic Four. What is this here? There's early Avengers, early Fantastic Four. There's just so much.
When you say early, are you talking Silver Age?
There's some Silver Age in here.
Bronze Age?
There's some silver, lots of bronze, lots of 70s. Lots of 70s, lots of 80s. Some 90s stuff, of course. Can't have a collection without 90s stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just going through it now. I have a ton of work to do. Every bag every single comic has to be rebagged and boarded.
Oh wow!
Boarded. So there's
That's
probably, I don't know, there's thousands of comics here that I have to rebag and board.
How many long boxes would you, or short boxes?
20-ish.
20 long boxes?
I'd say probably 20 short boxes.
That's a good. That's
so
a good
like
chunk.
11 or 12 long. It's 10 or 11 short boxes. I mean long boxes. Yeah.
You have to let us know whether you pull any gems out of there.
Well, I already been pulling some good stuff here. Like there's 3 sets of Infinity Gauntlet.
That's great.
The Spawn. There's some Spider-Woman. Lots of first appearances. I know there's like first appearance of Rogue. I know there's first.
Nice.
First Kitty Pryde. Lots of good X-Men. A lot of good X-Men.
Yeah. You got some Spawn, eh? I bet you Dan will be in there.
It's only 1 to 3 though.
I'm okay with that.
I mean,
I once found the full run of the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
In a collection that I bought, but the entire run was damaged with water damage.
Oh no!
And I was so upset because it would have been such a good find.
Honestly, number 4 is probably one of my favorite covers.
Do you have that on you? Or?
Yeah, let me grab it.
Yeah, I was so distraught to find that it had water damage. You'd go to peel the pages back, and they would all just stick to. Whoa! Whoa! I think we should do every show with you like that.
All right, so we've got 3 Infinity Gauntlet number 1s.
Nice.
We got 3 number 2s. We only have 1 number 3, which I thought was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Right? This is number 4 here. We got 2 of these.
That's a great cover.
One of my favorite covers of the Infinity Gauntlet series. And then we got number 5 and number 6.
That's awesome, man.
I thought there was more than that, but I guess not. That's all right. We got lots of good stuff here, though. Lots of good. I apologize about my quality. I forgot my mic and my camera at home.
Oh, that's all right. We've got.
It's not all right, Dan. It's not all right. Our production
car,
value needs to go up, not down.
Yeah.
And it went down as soon as you took the plant away.
Yeah, we'll have a talk about that. It's going to be upsetting. Grim is. I don't want to say too much too early. Grim.
What do you mean?
Grim, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm just. I got to wander into the store here and get our evening refreshments.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
I figured I'd turn the camera off so that I'm not randomly filming people.
Oh yeah.
At the beer store.
Apparently you left refreshments here last week.
Oh, I did. How many?
5.
Oh, that's probably enough.
Well, you're there already.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab at least
like, you
a
know
little
what?
something.
I want more.
All right.
5's not enough.
Hence the reason why his camera's off, because people don't like it when you're filming in their stores. Apparently.
No, I'm certainly not going to film everybody in the LCBO.
Yeah.
And put them on live. That's a little much.
You see this?
Yeah, we told him he has. So, what do you got going on there?
Every single thing on that shelf is part of the door prize for Free Comic Book Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Free Comic Book Day.
It's easily over $2,000 of stuff.
Awesome.
For one prize or for in general? That's one prize.
Like like it's one door prize and everything is in one prize, right? So one person wins everything.
Wow. So when is that again?
Well. Next Saturday, May 7th.
May 7th at Bit Comics in Brantford, Ontario.
Back in Time Comics and Collectibles.
Right on.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's going to be a blast, honestly. I'm so excited.
Are we still a fan of dunking me in the dunk tank?
If you'd like to.
I don't think it's a consideration of whether I would like to or not. I think it's the fact that everyone else would like it.
Oh, everybody's going to love it.
I'm not sure I can get out of it at this point.
Do you want to see something really cool?
I always want to see something cool.
So the person I bought this off sent a letter to Continuum Comics in New York. And they sent them back a letter.
Oh, cool.
And a Mites #1.
Oh, cool.
Oh, they sent him a book.
Yeah, so it says, "Hey, Peter." It's funny because Peter, back time, Peter. I hope that you enjoy this issue of the Mighty Mites and that you would be nice enough to spread the word about it if you like it. It's fans that make comic book companies, especially the independents, survive. We would like to hear back from you. Sincerely, Joseph Naftali, President and Publisher.
Maybe we should review that book.
Mites? Mighty Mites? I bet you it's terrible.
Oh, wow. You're already
like the Mighty
starting off
Mites?
on a good note with that, eh? Wow.
But it still has the original envelope and everything from 1991.
Very cool.
He's It's great, isn't it?
It's so great.
Oh, that's entertaining. I don't care.
So
What do you think you got for an ETA there, Grim?
5-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
5-ish.
Why don't you tell us about your why are you late?
Oh, so today I had there we go. I had a little ceremony to attend, and then after that, I took the kids, the fam, to I think it's Flying Squirrel in Hamilton.
Yeah.
Which is a trampoline park there.
So cool.
So yeah, when I get to the actual set, I'll need hair and makeup to.
Yeah, we'll have hair and makeup ready for you. We've already got another co-star here. You
can't
not
not
getting
have
in the
the
mic there, or the camera there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cat people, eh?
Cat people.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
Mike and Cassie vlog. Thank you for showing up here. Stick around for just a few minutes, and we're gonna do a draw for that T-shirt.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping a few more people that had been in the draw would show up. I know that Spangity TV is doing a live show right now on Twitch. So
don't check him out right now. So,
hopefully.
check him out sometime, but not currently.
Yeah, I'm not in any way promoting his channel. Okay. Don't take that as a promotion. All right. I feel like I have so much space here, guys.
You have too much space there. It's a problem.
Oh, that's my rib. Yeah. So, quick story.
If you lay like that again, I'll sketch you like one of my French girls.
One of your French girls?
Yeah. Sketch me like one of your French ladies.
So I broke my body.
Yeah.
I hurt my ribs.
Shouldn't do that.
This side specifically. And now everything in life sucks.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mike and Cassie, they won't be able to stay long. Sister's got a 30th birthday. Happy 30th to to your sister. Hard to concentrate when that's going on, Grim.
Sorry. Just
but I do appreciate it because it's humorous to me. On top of that, I have a broken tooth.
Really?
That is really painful. So, just to be fun, one is on the ribs is on this side, tooth is on this side, so no sleeping.
No sleeping.
No sleeping. So just
what, you can't sleep standing up?
I don't sleep standing up often. So it's not something I like to do. All right. Grim, come on, man.
Oh, sorry. Just wait. Just wait. Next one's gonna be great.
All right. Well,
ready? You ready? Come for a ride with me, everybody. Big screen me.
For a ride, Grim's roller coaster.
Big screen. Oh, here we go. Just wait. It's not over. Just wait. Oh.
I hope nobody gets nauseous off.
Holy crap.
Here we go.
I don't know why it's so humorous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Tooth pain is the worst.
It is.
I don't know why, but there's two things in the world that you would rather like off yourself than feel, and that's stubbing your toe and tooth pain.
Yeah.
I just puked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're all feeling a little bit nauseous after that. It looks to me like we got a few more things that to show from Brandon.
Oh, I'm just putting stuff in boxes now.
Did we lock you out, bud?
Just looking for hair and makeup.
Yeah, he's a bit of a diva, so
I'm askew.
If he doesn't get hair and makeup and a Fiji water.
Mm-hmm.
Fiji water? You mean Voss? I gotta get it right here.
Here, if I sit here, can you fix my hair? Yeah, fix my hair.
Thanks for showing up.
What if you do it from the side? What if I do it like this?
Thanks for showing up, Grim.
If I do it real close so they can't see you. Where's my camera? I'll just put my face really close. Here, fix it.
That's nice.
Oh, I can see your
Sorry. Yeah.
Nice Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Gina. Wait.
You know what? I'm never ceases to amaze me the quality of this show.
There we go. There we go.
You better bring me down a refreshment.
It's so little. You know what? Thanks. Thank you.
I might just move over here because I feel like I have a co-host coming in. If hair and makeup wants to hurry up.
Could you powder me? Yeah, I'm a little shiny.
I want to address a comment that we got on one of our shows, Moon Knight shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, when is Moon Knight going to show his bum, like his bare bum?
That's a great question.
You know,
I don't know why. Is that a necessity or?
My reply was, I don't know. Hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm. That's a fair reply.
And I thought that was that's the only thing I could reply with. It changes my requirements for the show. You know?
Here you go. The Eradicators.
The Eradicators?
The show was everything to me. The Eradicators, is that good?
Mike and Cassie have got to head out.
Thank you.
But we will let you know.
Thank you.
We'll let you know if you win, if you've won that shirt.
That's good.
We'll be drawing that in a few moments, I think.
Thank you. Thanks.
So as soon as my co-host is ready.
Sorry, just give me a sec here. Mm-hmm.
Gee whiz.
Thank you. Thanks.
Gee whiz. Gee willikers.
Come on, man.
Here.
Come on, man. This is bananas.
This is pure just.
This is bananas, man.
It's not right, all right?
Oh, no. He dropped it.
I dropped the soda. No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That one's yours. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Oh, How's it going?
Oh, thanks.
Wow,
We could probably cut that.
that is cool.
Whoa. What an adventure.
It's
Welcome.
good to be here.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, took you long enough.
What a guy.
Oh, thank you.
What
do you think?
Which is the one that you just
That's back upstairs. We have a Blood Moon from Whitewater Brewing Company.
Oh,
and
I
a
see.
Tangerine IPA from Broadhead Brewery.
Oh, I think I'd like the tangerine one.
All right. I'm going to
Thanks.
try this Blood Moon.
So
Look, oh my gosh.
the anticipation is killing Mr. Love.
Mhm.
So why don't we go ahead and draw that shirt? Why don't we throw up a picture
Mhm.
of the prize?
I don't.
Because somebody didn't wear his today.
I was out.
You know,
I
just,
probably should have wore it out, but I was gone. Actually, so the ceremony I was at was a funeral rite. So,
Excuses.
so I couldn't wear that particular shirt today. Actually, I guess I maybe could have, but
you sure you didn't shake this up?
yeah, no, I didn't. I just ran down the stairs with it. So where's our? What are we doing? We drawing?
Yeah, let's draw that shirt. Let's throw a picture of it. This is
Beautiful.
what you're gonna win
Ooh.
today.
Remember to make sure you let us know whether you want a brand new one or the one I was wearing.
Yeah,
I'd like one, please.
I stuck it. Oh my god!
So if you check the box saying Grody, what is going on? Did you just get?
Shit beer.
Is it not good?
I don't know what's up. What's going on?
What is that?
What's it called?
Blood Moon?
Wow. Ooh,
Let me try again.
that's different. So, we've got a visitor here, Coco. You have to finish that.
That's gross.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry
I don't
about it.
finish it. Here, try that.
So that's the shirt that you are able to win.
Mm-hmm.
We've got your names written down here, and then we'll get your information after that. So I know now that everybody's here, it's not required, but I'm doing something
I'm
right
sorry.
now.
I'm very distracted.
So ridiculous.
It's like a sour wine that is. Do you need
It's
my
like a
hat?
sour something.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So excited.
How's
to
your
win
hair?
this
I don't
shirt.
know. Should we?
It's good. I'm good.
All
Hair
right.
and makeup. Looking all right.
So
Okay. I'm not shiny.
Probably dead right now.
Looking beautiful.
your chances
Oh, yeah.
to win this shirt are pretty high here, guys, because there's
Sweet.
only 6 contestants.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I
Now I'll
be
tell you
seven?
this: there was a 7th contestant. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn my mic off for just a second. I don't want to be rude. Okay. So I had Mr. Rob Couch here. You can't see it's that first. Okay. He's not in. You want to
Good.
know why? Because he's not only is he my brother, but he's part of the show.
Yep.
You can't win if you're part of the show.
Nope.
I'm just gonna get him a shirt.
Mhm.
He's part of the show.
Here's my
Okay.
shirt.
You know what? We'll get you a shirt.
So needy.
All right. He is needy.
He's our
needs to-
diva.
he needs to be part of the. He's our residential diva.
I can't. I really can't say much. I hair and makeup
He-
as soon as I got here.
I like your collar, by the way.
Thank you. My mom made that.
Oh, it's lovely.
Beautiful.
I wasn't joking. It's lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, he needs to be part of the intro. He's oh my goodness.
Okay.
So we've got
What do you want from me? All right. Why you gotta be like this?
number 1. We've got Spanjity TV. He's the guy who is currently streaming right now, so he's not here.
competing stream.
Yep. Don't watch his show. Only watch our show.
Unless it's on at a different time. And
Yeah, if he's not streaming at the same time, you can watch him.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna crumple that up. All right. Mike and Cassie vlogs were here, but they had to go. Still, again, not required that you're gonna have to be here. Or I didn't say that right, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's let that adjust a little bit so you can. That's proof that I wrote that.
You wrote that?
Yeah, because it looks like a child's handwriting.
Well, it looks like Comic Sans or something.
Comic Sans.
You know what? That's actually the best thing that's ever been said about my writing. All right.
Quality.
Okay, so we've got Amanda Couch. Now that is my sister, but she did follow the rules and she's not part of the show. So she's going to be in this. Although she's not watching, and I'm going to grill her about that later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. We've got Mr. Oh, come on now. Mr. Mitch Masters. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Mitch, you're in. We've got our good friend.
Teresa wants in, but she didn't follow the
Well,
rules.
Teresa, if you would view the show, even check out the Facebook, like you would know the rules.
Yeah.
So,
I probably could have told her.
you probably could have advertised that a bit better in your own home.
Yeah. Or just in my life in general, I probably could have.
So we've got our good friend. Oh, come on.
Right now it looks like Donkey Kong Love.
It's not Donkey Kong Love. It is. This is difficult. Oh, that's nice. Dr. Love. I put a little heart there for you.
Wow.
All right.
Grim's just over here blocking the light with his ass.
Yeah. Well, if he backs that dump truck up, he could block a lot. All right.
No one can see.
And then we've got a Glenn Howard. Thank you for following the rules, unlike Teresa.
Also, our favorite commenter.
Also, our favorite commenter said that it was a great show and that Disney should pick us up for an after show. Thank you, my favorite comment, and I hope you win because of that comment. Boom! All right.
Boom.
So, everybody, who wants to pick this? Come on.
Well, the mystery hand's gonna float in here.
What do we have?
Unbiased hand. And we have Spangetti TV. Congratulations.
Spangetti TV. Congratulations. You have won a free t-shirt and are now part of the nerdy crew.
I like it. Yay!
Still don't watch
Yay.
your show though.
We should have we need
unless
we need a soundboard.
yeah.
Like a little
We can watch his show all together if you want.
Yeah.
But not while we're on.
No,
Okay.
don't. Can we watch it right now?
I don't know if that's a thing.
It'd be like Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, thank you very much for everybody who followed the rules. And did what we asked you to do to get into the contest. It won't be the last chance to interact with us in this manner.
No.
We're going to do some things. I'm
We're
thinking
gonna
of
do some stuff.
a bit of a road to 500 subs contest, maybe.
That's a good one.
I like it. You know what I don't like though? Captain
Is it-
America.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to have a lot of Captain America.
Well, it's unfortunate. He's the people's choice,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he on a button?
Yep.
That makes it official.
You said butt.
Yeah.
Well, again, thanks for joining in. Have a good night, guys.
See ya.
That's the show.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
No, yeah, truly, thank you for that. We're happy to give out a T-shirt, and hopefully, it's not the last one. So,
Well, I don't think it will be. I mean, regardless. It's not unless we just disappeared.
if you're watching on the replay, Spangetti TV, you need to make a hard decision whether to get a Grody used T-shirt that Grim's sweat in, or a brand new one.
Also, we should find out his sizing.
I know his sizing is,
Small.
yeah, he's very small.
Extra small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
child-sized.
We
Child
can get him
small.
a crop top.
Yeah,
A child
we'll
small.
just cut one for him.
Speaking of nerdy
No
couch,
problem, Dr. Love.
you've got some great shorts on today.
I do have shorts on. All right, I'm risking a lot here.
They're great shorts, actually.
Yeah,
They are.
I'm being very careful
Yeah.
the way I sit.
Don't. What's that movie?
Basic Instinct?
Basic Instinct.
Yeah, we.
Do it.
No way.
Do it.
No way. I wore my prosthetic balls today.
Did you?
So that I could.
That's good.
Oh, sorry. What time is it?
It's not 9.
Let's. How long do you got there, Brandon?
I mean, not too much longer.
Well, let's get into the
honest.
show a little bit.
Well, are we just that's just getting right into it?
Well, what do you got?
I don't have anything really.
Well, I feel like interrupting me for that was a little bit.
Well, usually
Rude.
some things happen before the show.
Rude.
Brandon doesn't have long.
Oh, that's true.
It's true. I said that at the beginning.
So what do you want to do about it?
Nothing. That's fine.
You
What do
got
you get?
something on your mind?
No. I was thinking that the other day,
Oh my friggin' god!
somebody was telling me that
Should I leave for this?
I'll never be very good at poetry, but because I'm dyslexic, right? But I mean, I've made several vases and they all turned out great. So
Does my blank stare?
On that note, I think it's time for me to go.
Did you really have to go?
Yeah, I do. I got lots of work I have to get
All
done.
right. Well, that's what happens when you own your own business.
yeah.
Yeah.
You work
It's true.
all day long and all
Hey,
night
at least
long.
I came on to say hi.
Yes, and I
Appreciate
appreciate that.
But check out this Conan number 2.
Nice.
Second appearance Conan.
We'll get into more of the gems that you find on a later date.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
cool
I'm
with
just
you.
putting them into long boxes because they're all in banker boxes right
So-
now.
We'll show you on one of the shows how much of the stuff I end up buying from him.
I'm sure it's a lot.
So
And just so everyone's clear, I need to wear my glasses.
see you later, guys.
All right, I'm gonna
And
leave
I'll be
now.
there. I'll be over to help you with those books.
All right, thanks, Dan. Okay, bye, guys.
Have a good night.
That's why I got you here.
Thanks.
So
So
it's the Grim and Nerdy Couch Show. Boom boom.
we get to be on the big screen the whole
Yeah,
time.
I like this though.
It's
I like
exciting.
this. Do you have? Is it all out of your system? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, I think I'm okay for.
You want
I
to
think
check
I'm
them
okay.
off of your list?
Let me just.
I know you have a list.
Okay, I'll turn it off. Even it's off now. But checked off.
Boom. Okay.
There's more.
Oh, I know, but
Okay.
don't waste them
No,
all.
no.
All right.
Set them up.
Moon Knight episode number 5. Let's just say that they didn't have a lot to like after 4.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like not hard to really wow anyone.
No,
at this
because
point,
that
right?
was a rough jam. The 4, except for that last little piece, right? Which
Yeah.
they continued on with this episode for sure.
And we did get a little bit more of that asylum type still,
Mhm.
right?
a
But
little bit more.
what an emotional episode.
It was the whole show was the asylum. Wasn't a little bit more.
It wasn't the whole show.
I mean,
They
it
were
was-
literally in a friggin' desert.
Well, yeah, they were on a boat in the desert.
Oh yeah, the whole show. Can you fit a boat in an asylum? With
Well, the
desert
asylum was in the boat,
and,
though. You
and
could
sand
fit,
zombies.
You could fit an asylum.
No,
in
you
a
can't
boat.
fit sand zombies. What? What was that?
The cat is pissed that we ignored it.
Oh my goodness, we ignored the cat, and now it's just fuming.
Yowling.
So come on over. I'm sorry.
So cats were like well revered in Egypt. So that's.
Did you change this?
No, what's the matter?
It's all of a sudden not as good as it was at first.
What doesn't just magically change in your mouth?
It was better.
Okay.
You were saying.
I don't know what I was saying. You can fit an asylum in a boat, is what I was saying.
No,
But anyway,
but can you fit a boat in an asylum?
No, you can't. But they went out a door and they were on the deck of the boat.
Yeah, well, this is not your average asylum, though, is it?
No, it's an asylum in a boat
In a mind.
on the sand. Is it kind of in the mind at the same time as it's not?
Whoa.
Yeah. So as compared to last episode, I was bored to tears until that last piece.
Mm-hmm.
This one, those psychological pieces and the depth that they went into Mark's story and where Steven came from and everything else had me riveted through the show.
Okay, so in the comic books, the reason that he becomes psychologically unstable is because he witnesses a pretty brutal murder.
Okay.
Okay. The way it happens in the comic books, they could never write that into a Disney show.
That's fair.
Right? This is much more... It's hard to say much more appropriate because...
It was still pretty savage.
It was savage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the fact that he literally created another persona to
Protect him.
Yeah, to protect himself.
Yeah. And that, I mean, like it's fairly accurate in how DID.
That's what they're saying
That's
too.
what they do, right? So
yeah.
I thought that was pretty.
It's going to be a
pretty
deep
accurate.
episode. Dude.
It was a deep episode. There's so much emotion.
Well,
in that whole.
The whole reason, like obviously, if you've watched the show, you know that they have to go into their own memories to figure shit out, right?
Yeah. To balance the scales.
And so we find out that Tiamat or whatever.
Tauret?
Yeah, Tiamat is actually a kaiju.
A kaiju?
I think.
Tiamat.
Yeah, it's the multiple head dragon.
Isn't that in Final Fantasy?
Oh, is that Tiamat? Maybe I'm
getting
my
a Tiamat in there. Well, but they took other things because Bahamut and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I do believe it's Tiamat. But anyway, the friendly hippopotamus.
Yeah, Tauret.
All right. Is essentially their guide.
Yeah.
Through the sands of.
Awful.
It's
not
awful
good.
Sands.
Not
You
good
don't
sands.
want to visit this beach, folks.
No.
Like it's not a pleasant place.
There's
right?
zombies in there.
Sand zombies.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
How are you supposed to kill a sand zombie?
You don't. You saw that. So they have to travel through to the the field of
wheat. I don't know.
The field of wheat. To be fair,
the field of wheat is like this.
He was standing in a field of wheat at the end.
Reeds, field of reeds or something, right?
Okay.
So I mean wheat, reeds. It's close. It was close, but that's like the afterlife, the good afterlife.
Yeah.
The bad afterlife is you get sucked into the sands and turned into a sand zombie.
Yeah,
and that's not,
again the worst kind.
Yeah, the worst kind of zombie.
I lost my train of thought.
Did you?
Yeah.
So they're trying to balance the scales, and initially the scales are way off. Like they just keep shifting. And I thought it was interesting because she pulled out both their hearts, and I thought that she would weigh them individually,
but she
put them both
as a group,
as a single. So I thought that was kind of neat.
I'm just wondering if there's more at that point. If there's like more personas in there,
Which, I mean, they hinted at.
What is she gonna do? Just pull out a briefcase of hearts?
That would have been interesting.
Hey, what?
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Don't ignore him.
Don't get pissy.
So yeah, they flow back inside after the hearts starting to get weighed, and Towerette explains that they need to balance the scales.
Yeah. Another thing about being unbalanced. When you find out that they gone onto a boat, it's kind of cool how in the last episode, when he was running through the hallway, everything was rocking back and forth, and the lights were swaying as if they were on a ship.
Yeah.
Right, and then she comes in through the door
and says,
"Hey,
hi,
I'm a hippo."
Well, she didn't say that. And then by the way, I thought it was funny that they started this episode off with, or not started it, but right in the beginning there, they went back to the scream, and Towerette also screamed during the scream, which made me laugh. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. a pleasant moment for me.
It was fun.
I like in this episode how they kept going back and forth between the office as well.
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out something that I didn't really realize at first, is that one of the points in time, thanks for coming, one of the points in time,
Spanjetti says, hey boys, you're on Spanjetti TTV. Don't freak out. I have 3 viewers, lol.
What?
Not great advertisement for Nerdy Couch. Hey, the audience of Spanjetti. Welcome to the Nerdy Couch Show.
Welcome. While we have you here, Spanjetti, we'd like to tell you that
you are the proud owner of my sweaty shirt.
You have won the Nerdy Couch Nerdy Crew t-shirt.
Yeah.
So congratulations. You're finding that out on your show then.
Yeah, that's neat.
So
actually, again, this is Inception.
It's very much Inception. Nobody knows what you just did.
That was weird.
So,
but yeah, thank you.
I think she was trying to pull up your stream, which would have been, I think, would have broke the internet.
Yeah.
So.
Because then you would have been on our stream on your stream. On our stream.
Yeah.
Is that
which would have in turn made your stream on our stream on your stream on our stream on, and
so he would have been on his stream twice, which is extra weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you get double the payout if you're doing that? Like,
I don't know.
If you're doing like subs and stuff.
It smells just like me.
Oh, so are you gonna take the?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Let's be clear here. Are you taking the sweaty armpit shirt,
or do you want a fresh shirt?
Because you can have a new shirt if you'd like.
Yeah.
It might even fit you better, the new one.
We're not really all that different in size, I don't think.
You're both small?
Yeah. Well, I'm not a very large individual. I think I got a medium.
Yeah. Medium child.
Yeah.
Size.
I look bigger than you on the TV.
That's
right
because
now,
you sit on yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know, Spanjetti TV.
If I'd like to say like, hey, watch Spanjetti, but they already are.
Yeah.
It's a tough choice.
But if you're watching Spanjetti right now, watch our show.
And yeah.
I'm fucking pulling it up.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, are you literally pulling up some Spanjetti?
Twitch.
Yep. Twitch.
Twitch TV.
Yeah. You can do
You
all
have,
that backward
Yeah,
stuff
that.
without showing us.
in the background. You got a double monitor over
Yeah,
there.
no, I know. I had to move it over.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, excuses.
She's got it. Producer's got it. She's great.
The producer.
Yeah, right now, Spanjetti, we're talking about that episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5 of Moon Knight. We're not too far into it.
No.
I was gonna say, during the office scene,
Mhm.
one of the times where he comes in, he has a busted up nose.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
Now I've got a theory
Oh God.
that might actually be pretty deep. Now we're
okay.
literally
Oh,
in
hey.
Inception right now, because we are now watching Spanjetti on our show watching us.
This is blowing my mind.
It's absolutely incredible.
What's
So
Oh. Hey.
we're gonna have to
There's quite a delay.
yeah. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a collab here eventually.
Yeah, we will.
So what's funny is that he's talking to his audience.
Yeah.
About what's going on, and we're talking to our audience about what's going on.
Look, it's just slowly
Oh my God.
turning into outrageousness in the background. That is
It's
amazing.
literally Inception.
You mother father. Yes, sir.
You mother father. That is a great name,
You mother father.
and I love that name.
That's a great name.
Wow.
This is amazing.
His reaction is just great.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Oh, he's from Twitch.
Oh, well,
Welcome.
thank you very much for coming over. This has worked out. You know what?
This is the strangest show that we've done.
Everybody,
to date.
if you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching us live, go check out Spanjetti TV on Twitch.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. You'll really enjoy it.
Yep. Good stream.
So
okay, we can watch his comments on the thing. That's great.
We are totally
This is
eavesdropping on him. So.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's another word that Monica hates when I say eavesdropping.
Eavesdropping? Eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping.
Do you?
That's I do it on purpose because
I'm
she
eavesdropping.
hates it.
You're eavesdropping on him?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So this is really distracting.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we had to stop.
did you lose it?
Yeah, I don't know if
Oh, there it goes again.
I'm not honestly sure if we're even allowed to do this.
It's happening though, so that's something.
So what are you doing actually, Spanjetti?
Yeah, what are you playing?
What are you playing?
And I've noticed, by the way, that we can see the delay from us to him.
Yeah,
Like, it takes
I
him a
really
little
want to
extra
hear
time.
him vocally though.
I don't think we can. I think that would
break us.
break everything.
You know, it's more distracting. It's distracting without it.
Yeah.
So
He's about to try Star Citizen. I've never even heard of Star Citizen.
no,
so that's
you know
cool.
what? I'm gonna have to watch your video.
Yeah.
And I'll find out, I guess. So
Looking forward to it.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. This is.
Oh yeah, I guess when we go on to watch his show later, we'll see us watching him.
I think my mind has just absolutely been destroyed and blown. Like we're now an integral part of each other's show.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have it any other way, actually.
My stream has little direction tonight. It's a mess. LOL. Fun.
Well, I don't know if you can tell,
Hey,
but that's really kind of
that's our show's MO. That's like how we operate consistently.
generally speaking, that's us all the time.
Yeah. Look,
So-
he's just staring at his fingers now.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about.
Maybe he's talking about how we're intertwined.
Definitely.
Sorry, I said that kind of creepy.
Okay, so one of the big thing is that our producer
Yeah.
Tries to go back and make clips out of these later.
Right.
And one of the biggest complaints is that we get sidetracked a lot.
Is it?
And that it's hard to take and make something out of it because it's a lot of editing.
Right.
I'm sure this helps.
Yeah. Yeah, this is...
Right?
I brought it up.
Hey, just so you are aware,
it is
Tyler, you might end up on our TikTok.
Our talks.
If you don't mind.
So
just a little, if you don't mind.
With that said, though, we should actually talk about the show.
Let's talk about the show.
So, Spanjity,
oh,
this was amazing.
That was great. That was great.
I'm glad that you initiated that. That was almost like our little form of phone tag.
Yeah, it was.
Got way out of control.
It really got extra.
And I loved it.
Hey, he's a small-time streamer, so it helps. That's right.
You know what? So are we. And you know what? Us small-time streamers got a band together.
That's right. That's right.
So, let's stick together. Maybe if you want, we'll have you on sometime.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm perfectly cool with that. So,
and you could sit on the couches.
You could be on.
There is another couch.
That's
just so we're clear.
Yeah, we spoke. He knows.
Handshakes.
He knows.
And thank you mother father, for joining us. It sounds like I'm just swearing at him every single time.
Inappropriate. It does.
Yeah.
But I like it though.
It's good.
I appreciate that, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Hey, Moon Knight.
Remember when we were talking about Moon Knight?
Oh, man, if you can find somebody or another show that gets more easily distracted than us, I want you to put it in the comments,
please,
so I can check them out to see if they're as terrible as we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're great, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're clear. I mean.
We don't like it when the editing is easy.
What did you guys think of the odd episode? What the episode, the Moon Knight episode? The Moon Knight episode, or the odd episode that we're having? Oh, you're trying to get us. He's trying to get us back on track. I appreciate that.
Oh, that's very helpful.
The episode. I love the episode.
I thought it was a good episode, and I would put it higher on the list of episodes.
I would too. Yeah. The audience says,
Jen says she'd put it at number one.
Number one. I would definitely put it up there. Like, it'd be definitely, I think, in that top 2 jam. Yeah, Moon Knight. There is a delay between the Spanger's feed of us and the comments. Sometimes
there's always a delay in comments. Weird. It's not.
It's awkward.
It's. There's never not a delay.
Yeah. Remember that episode of Moon Knight when he went and saw Mark get his brother accidentally killed?
Yeah, that was the one that we are talking about. So you'll know that he part of the reason he's all psychologically messed up is that he accidentally was involved in his brother dying.
Yep. And that would mess anybody up, obviously, right? I like that it dug into the trauma, created good depth.
Yeah,
main character. Yeah, absolutely
amazing. I thought they did it amazingly.
Yeah.
I like that when they were children, they played heavy on that movie that they were watching.
Yep. Which
plays into a lot of why Steven is who he is.
Yeah.
That persona was created heavily by that movie, the posters, and the toys that they had.
Yeah.
Right?
Main character Stephen Grant.
Part of the reason that they even went into that cave because they were playing
Tomb
something.
Not coming to me.
Tomb. I want to say Raider.
Tomb Blasters.
Tomb Blasters.
Buster.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So.
Tomb Buster.
Yeah, they got deep.
It did.
And then the mother
psychologically breaks.
Blames him.
Yeah.
Gets abusive even.
Very.
to the point where he had to create Steven to protect himself.
And because
from her.
Because Steven was created to have a life where he didn't have to know this, Mark doesn't want him to know this. He doesn't want him to find this stuff out.
No. He wants him to just have that happy childhood that he had.
He's trying to prevent or Steven from finding out.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. He's even willing to off the hippo.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Let's just off the hippo, steal this boat.
Nobody's gonna know about
Nobody's gonna know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Just steal the boat.
Nobody's gonna know.
How would they know?
And to the point where Steven tries to get up to that room that he's not supposed to be in.
Right.
Goes up the stairs and only finds himself at the same level.
Yeah. Where
he finds out how much more like abusive the relationship between his mother is and Mark, heavily drinking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mark steps into the wake, or I'm not sure what they call it. It's a Jewish.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. I think they
not to be disrespectful.
I think they mentioned it.
They did mention it, but I'm not.
But I can't remember.
I can't remember. So I'll refer to it as some sort of like a wake or funeral type deal.
For his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he breaks again as he walks down the streets.
Yeah.
Is that the end for Steven? Thoughts? So I would love to get to that.
I want to get to that, but I don't want to jump to it quite yet. If you don't mind, let's just get to the point where he does reach that room.
Yeah, and he finally gets to see what kind of a monster his mom was, and he doesn't have those memories.
Yeah, and how he was created.
Yeah,
and technically doesn't exist.
Right.
You know,
because he thought he was
big shock.
He thought he was the original, and that Mark was the extra. But those memories.
So this is where I might get into a little bit of a theory. I don't know if it's time yet, but I do have a theory.
Okay.
And it involves Jake.
Jake Tully?
It involves Jake, the cab driver.
Oh, right, yeah. What's Jake's last name?
I can't remember his last name.
Jacobs?
Okay. He's the violent one.
He is violent? Or just in the show?
He was a boxer.
Okay.
As well. I don't know if that means you're violent.
Well.
But
theory time.
Here's my theory.
Here it is.
Oh, ready? I appreciate you pointing out that it's theory time. I wish we had a little bit of a thing. Theory time.
Yeah.
You know,
can we get a
Jake
Lockley?
Jake Lockley.
Yeah. Can we get a theory time soundbite or a something at some point?
So
not right now.
Here's a theory that I read and agree with and we'll kind of expand on. That Jake is already there.
Yeah.
One persona, Mark, who gets the yelling.
Yeah.
Steven, who is not supposed to know anything about it.
Right.
And then Jake, the one who takes the beatings. Explaining why he's so violent in life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And something that might confirm that he might already be there is that point in time that I mentioned in the office where there's clearly a third character with a busted nose. Whom talks differently.
I caught that too.
Who does not seem to be aware of some of the things that have previously gone on.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And I mean, we had that. Was it episode? What episode was it? 3 or 2? Was it 2 where the random stabbing happened and neither one of them knew who did it because it wasn't either of them? And then
it must have. It might have been the third episode,
and maybe it was the third. And then in episode 4, again, we had that extra sarcophagus that they just ignored and didn't open.
Well, this character seems to be kind of unaware of what's going on, and then tries to get stabby with the ornament.
Yeah.
Right. I have a feeling that that's Jake, and they don't really let you know, but I think and then in the next scene, his nose is fine.
Yeah. So maybe
I think
orderly's beating him down.
I think that he's the one that takes the beatings.
Yep, that would make sense.
So that Mark doesn't have to.
The only thing that
Steven doesn't know anything about it
throws me off about the whole jam with Jake is that there were only 2 hearts on that plate.
Yeah, you're right.
And I understand. They've been pointing at least a third personality throughout the show, but I don't understand how the scales could balance with only 2 if there's that third.
Yeah, so that's something that we'll have to watch and see. Now, obviously, this is just theory time.
I think, yeah.
But
theory time.
I need to know why that one part had a broken nose and no other part did.
Yeah, because that was strange. I think we might see Jake this coming episode. They're running out of time to incorporate that personality. Yeah, that's fair.
I think so too, but I think what they're going to be doing is teasing him for a season 2.
They could, yeah.
Right? I think that you're going to get probably a reveal, a major reveal in an end credit of the last episode. Right?
We're in the final portion of that episode 8, I think.
I don't know how many episodes this is.
But yeah, for sure.
It's 6 or 8.
What can't be 6? Can't tie up that many loose ends in one
more episode.
I can't.
We must be getting a couple more episodes.
There's so much left to go on. Unless they're just gonna jam the whole last episode with everything.
Yeah.
And that would be too much, I think, for one more.
6.
6?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
6.
I don't know how they're gonna tie everything up in one more episode.
Yeah.
So feel free to leave that in the comments on how you think the coming week's episode is going to tie everything up.
If Jake is the one who busts out of there, I think he's the one who is most likely to free Khonshu quickly. Because he's obviously willing to get down to business.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just going to shank a mofo. Super weird indeed.
But by the end of this, we see Mark in the field of Reeves.
Of what?
The field of Reeves.
Like Christopher? Field of Reeves.
So is he nearly out himself?
Yeah.
What's going on there? Right? So obviously...
Isn't it Reeds? Yes, Tyler, it is Reeds.
I'm an idiot, Tyler. Or Spangity, sorry. I don't know if he wants us using his real... Now people are going to be knocking down his door.
They're going to know where he is.
They're going to know.
So back to... Oh, right. Back to the piece about Steven being gone or not.
Okay, well, before we go to that...
What do you want now?
I want to just point out how he stepped up a little.
He really did.
Okay.
Well, that's what I was going to get to. We can talk about that whole battle scene right there.
So we'll talk about the battle scene.
Yeah.
And then that will lead to him obviously falling off the boat.
Well, you ruined it.
Right? Well, yeah, because everybody who's watching this have already seen the show. All right? You don't just go ahead and go, hey, I'm going to watch this nerdy show about a show that I haven't seen yet.
Oh, also, before we get into that end battle scene, at one point when they step out on the boat, we see soul after soul plummeting through in purple fire.
Okay, so I explained this to the producer.
Now I need a whole different shirt.
He has a lisp.
She mentions it that things have gone awry.
Yeah, there's something
the
bad
souls
going
are
down.
now falling. What do you take on that?
My guess is it's free.
That's my guess too.
Because it was purple, like his purple cane thing when it was glowing, and the purple magic.
So all these souls are
and
now
that was
falling.
what made Tourette come onto their side too, because she was like, okay, like we got to do something. So she was taking them to the only gate out that she knows, which is Osiris.
Yeah, she had turned the boat around essentially,
cranked it,
right, and that means to me that Ahmet has been freed.
That shit hit the fan.
Yeah. A lot of crap has going up top. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First off, confirmed underworld.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like we thought.
Yeah.
But above, poop's hitting the fan.
Mm-hmm. It's 9:06.
All right. That doesn't mean I have to be an idiot.
I'm letting you know you don't have to say poop.
Tell me it's not a fun word. And anyway, people are being judged before
harshly.
Oh yeah. And they are being judged maybe unfairly even.
Could be.
For things they've never done.
Well, they might do. Or I mean they're going to do.
I don't know.
I mean, what are the chances that they're not going to do
it? They're minority. She's definitely going all Minority Report on people, right? I'm real popular. So people are now being sent into the underworld,
all willy nilly,
before
right
their time,
into the sands, even
causing a lot of havoc. They're going to get turned into sand zombies.
Do they even get a chance to get on the boat? No,
they didn't get a fair trial.
No, they're just getting fired right into the zombie sand,
right? So Mark is getting so some of these souls have made their way onto the boat.
So what I noticed about those souls too is that those are the ones that were in that cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, that's a good thing to mention actually. Part of the memories that they had to stumble upon is Mark's mercenary career.
Yeah.
For Khonshu.
Yeah.
Which had him kill a lot of people. They were all dirtbags.
Yeah. All bad people, already done bad things.
Yeah.
That's Khonshu's jam.
They had obviously disturbed people's travels.
Is he vengeance?
He's Khonshu's vengeance.
I'm vengeance.
Oh no. Don't start.
I'm not gonna get off topic. I'll ask you after.
So
real hard to stay on topic.
Big thing, including, and that's when you find out that the little boy in that brother. Memory is his brother, right? Because he's like, oh, I hope
that's what led to the whole.
I hope you're not killing the kids and stuff, the little peoples.
And he didn't technically.
No,
but he felt responsible for.
Of course, he did.
As one does.
So some of these souls are coming back to haunt him.
Mm-hmm.
They've come up onto the boat, uninvited, may I add.
How did they get up there? It was a tall boat.
Well, and Stephen gets stuck. So how did they...
We have watched the Batman. I have watched the Batman.
That was the off-topic question. I wasn't going to ask.
That's an off-topic question.
I was trying,
and we're trying to stay on topic.
Making an attempt.
All right.
We're gonna talk
about it a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna talk in depth about it.
We could.
Not today.
No.
So we'll maybe speak briefly about whether we saw it or not, which we've almost done already. Off topic again. Thanks a lot, guys. All right. The sand zombies.
Yes.
They come up
somehow.
They get on board.
Right.
They've got a little bit of a vendetta
Well, and at that point, Towerette just left him there. She said, "This you were too late."
Yeah.
Scales.
The scales aren't balanced.
Didn't get balanced up there.
Because everybody thought that once they had resolved their little thing and everything was confessed,
Yeah.
that that maybe the scales would balance because everything was out in the open.
Was that the case?
No, it wasn't the case. Scales are still unbalanced, right? Because sometimes to get those scales balanced, you need to lose yourself
In the music. The moment.
You want it. You better never let it go. You've only got one shot.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes
once in a lifetime. Yo. Mom spaghetti.
You're editing this one.
So yeah, Sans on
copyright claim.
We just wrote that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard that before. Yeah, they've gotten on the boat. They've got a vendetta to pay back for the things that Mark had done, like killing them.
And Mark's still trying to protect Steven, so tells him to hide and get out of the way.
Does Steven hide?
He does. Initially.
And then what?
And then Mark gets into trouble.
And then he goes, you know what? If I'm a fictional character in your mind, if I'm you, then you're me.
Yeah.
And or vice versa.
So I can do these things.
I can do what I can do. Never mind.
Do it.
I can do it. I can do it.
Don't. That's what Steven said, actually. He came out from behind the
I can
thing
do
and said, John,
anything you can do better.
I can do anything
better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. So yeah, Steven pops out and Mark had beat down a few of the zombies, including one wielding a bat.
Yeah.
And Mark
a sand bat
picks up the sand. Well, it must have been a more real bat than the sand.
It wasn't a sand bat. It was a Louisville Slugger.
Mm-hmm. Which is a brand.
It's a Jose Canseco bat? Please tell me you didn't pay money for that. If you can tell me where that's from, you won't win anything, but you'll be the coolest person.
Yeah.
Sandlot?
No.
So he picks up the bat.
You want to say it so bad.
So he picks up the bat and just starts trashing these sand zombies like a boss, better than Mark.
Yeah, he
was trashing sand zombies.
He was beating ass with that thing. Like
he was
no
good.
Guff.
Yeah.
To the point where
sand ass. That's uncomfortable.
That's definitely uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. That's an after hours show for sure.
Mm.
This after hours.
The sand zombies. I feel like we're coining that phrase now.
Yeah. Zombies.
Sand. They're zombies.
Zombies. Zambies.
Zombie. No, don't do it. Don't do it. They've got him pinned down against the side.
Yeah.
And
they're trying to pull him over.
Oh yeah. They want him bad.
Mm-hmm.
They want him hard. Okay. So hard.
Speaking of sand ass.
And what does Steven do?
Rescues him.
Yeah. To the point where he falls off the boat.
Why didn't he get pulled over? Like, he rescues him up. Mark kind of gets away from the side of the boat, and he's standing there. And I think one of the Sambies grab him and kind of give him the old flip.
Yeah.
And he's off balance because they're like celebrating.
Did Mark get pulled over?
No. Mark got away from the side, and while Steven was standing near the side, the Sambies came up.
Yeah. Okay. And then, obviously, he hits sand, and something sad happens.
Yeah.
Right?
He gets up. He's trying to get back to the boat.
Does the reach.
And
then he says, Mark.
And, yeah. Stoned.
And then he got dusted.
Well, he didn't even.
No, he didn't. He
He just turned into a statue. And I thought he would turn into sand.
And then just kind of crumble.
Yeah. But
You know,
would that be too reminiscent of like the snap?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably why they stayed away from that.
Mm-hmm.
So the question was, Spangy, is Mark gone? Mark's not gone. That's the answer.
Is this the end for Steven?
Steven, though, is that the end of him? Your thoughts on that?
I'm gonna say no, and here's my theory on that. I wish I was as flexible as Chris. Look at this pretzel legs. Yeah, I don't know.
That's not the first time this has been brought up.
I do yoga.
For somebody who tried to get us back on track.
I don't think it's the end of Steven, and here's why. I feel like because Tauret just straight reached into their chests.
Maria, thank you for coming.
Thank you. Reached into their chests and pulled their hearts out.
So you're saying
theoretically
their glass hearts.
She could take their double glass hearts and stick them both into a single entity or body.
I don't know if those are I think those are like metaphorical hearts.
Well, she thought she might explode their chests.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she wasn't real sure that was going to work.
She was like a little off her game.
Yeah, she's like,
I might just
that's great.
Put it through you. Right?
So could she theoretically put them both back into a single body before?
Okay, my quick thoughts on it is that Steven doesn't fucking exist.
But he does right there. And the reason that the scales balanced were because the scales do balance after Steven is.
So do you find him as like he's cured at that point of his?
Yeah. So does Steven exist now in Mark even?
When all Steven has to do is think of him again.
Well, I can think of being a different personality, but it's not going to necessarily make me a different personality.
I believe you have a few.
I may, but that's not here nor there, is it?
Steven can't die because he doesn't exist.
I don't know about that. I think Steven can technically not exist.
He does what?
Who does?
Oh, you do.
I do.
I'm sure she's referring to you having several personalities.
Oh, that's
which confirms quite a lot.
Why did the scales balance post Steven death if Jake is in fact a personality within? Yeah, I agree with that too, and I kind of touched on that when I was asking about.
But is that just a case of him not being dormant?
Maybe.
If he's dormant, then what was with the stuff? What was with him stabby?
And maybe Mark, because Mark doesn't even know he exists, the scales balance for Mark.
Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that he's not even aware of it. And that's why.
And he knows that he created Steven and he knows why he created Steven.
Yeah.
So
because as long as Mark is content, wouldn't
yeah.
the scales balance?
Yeah.
Right? I can't see Mark being cured.
No.
Honestly, that
and I would hate to see
messes up the whole plot line of the character.
Yeah. And I would hate to see Steven gone.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy that character.
It's been an integral part of the show and stuff. And I mean he's part of the comic book character.
So I don't think they'll get rid of him.
I think
they'll find some way to have him continue on through.
One of my things is that I was thinking either one of two things. The end, they would do like a post-credit or something where you find out that Steven's back, setting it up for a second season.
Sure.
Or that Jake setting it up for that they would
both.
Or both even.
Yeah.
You know? So it's hard to say right now.
People to kill off, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
And he's the smart one.
Yeah.
Mark's just an idiot without him.
He's a badass idiot, but but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
So it levels out. He gets to the Field of Reeves. And then it's like he looks at the sky or whatever, and then he's like, he doesn't even seem happy to be there.
But then when he's kind of like getting into it, it looks like he's starting to kind of succumb to the tranquility of the space too.
And then and it's very bright.
Yes.
And then you notice Steven cleans up his pencils and crayons for him. Yeah.
That's right. He was cleaning up.
And it almost seems like he cleans up everything for him.
Yeah. He's the tidier.
Yeah. So it's very bright in the field.
Well, I mean, that's how people picture that afterlife.
Okay.
Right?
And then when the end credits come, it immediately goes to the same scene, but dark with the crescent moon. Maybe foreshadowing the return of Khonshu and all that stuff, right?
So maybe Layla busts out Khonshu and Khonshu comes and gets
there's
Mark.
A good point in that. Also, if we go way back, we'll when when Hippo Girl
Towret
is explaining what this place is, she makes a reference to the other planes, like and the spirit world where Black Panther went.
Yeah.
And stuff too, confirming that they're all kind of
interconnected
and stuff like that. Yeah. This underworld is a vast thing that kind of appears differently to different people.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool touch, I think, like that she brought that up and everything, and that it's by far not the only iteration of an underworld. Right.
Which I like that thought just in general.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. But I guess the big question is now,
is Towret going to be slaughtered by Gore, the God Butcher? I think that's my big question, because I'll be sad.
How many of these Egyptian gods get just rocked by Gore the Butcher? You know? Gore the Butcher is a good way of just tidying up some loose ends.
Yeah, with his symbiote.
His symbiote sword.
Well, it covers him in armor and stuff. Gives him extra strength, flight. It's kind of a symbiote. It's just a fancy symbiote. The Marvel thing even calls it a symbiote.
It's a symbiote sword.
I hate you.
You know? It's
the first symbiote. The all black.
It's the all black. How is it the first symbiote?
I don't know. That's what they called it. This is like, okay, so I don't always read.
I don't always read
the comics. So sometimes I have to juggle it.
Oh, so you fake it.
Yeah. Because I know you're going to want to talk about it. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about.
Just watch Comics Explained. That's what I do.
Comics Explained?
Nobody in my crew reads comics.
I do read comics. If you want to talk about the Magic comics.
I literally buy you comics.
I read them.
You're my little boy. All right?
You're my little boy.
You're my little boy. I got you back, boy.
It's stupid.
Before you get into your little whiny things, give it a rest for 1 second, all right? We're going to finish up Moon Knight.
Okay, yeah, Moon Knight.
All right? What happens after this? Where does it go? How does Khonshu get rescued so that we can...
I don't know, Daddy.
So that we... Okay, I thought that came from your heart, but it actually came from his. Okay, which made it less sincere.
I'm sorry.
Okay, where does this show go from here? In one
or Moon Knight?
Both. In one last episode, which might be the case for both.
I don't know.
Which
I mean,
one?
I don't for
either.
Yeah. For Moon Knight, I don't know how you tie up that much in one more show.
because it seems like a lot.
I want
lot
to see
to-
more like suited up Moon Knight.
I feel like he just needs to come back fully suited and
Okay,
have
can
a
we-
fully suited episode. Sorry.
If you heard a
Somebody
noise,
Somebody just tried that blood moon stuff.
does it get warm in here? Like
I'm hot.
you got a jacket
Well,
on.
I have to wear the jacket, or I'm constantly looking to see if my arms are getting bigger.
Oh yeah, he's so self. Oh yeah, I don't. If I sit the right way, I'll just rip through this. Yeah, tough guy.
But I don't like. I can't. I feel like we need a whole episode of suited at this point.
Speaking of suited, okay.
You have got a royal flush.
Yes.
Nice.
The scene where Mark is finally telling the story of what happened
Mhm.
when Layla's father died or whatever. Is
Yeah.
that her name?
Layla.
Wow, I got one right.
Well, because Layla
You got me on my knees,
Layla.
Begging, darling, please.
Yeah, Layla.
He's finally telling the story
Yes.
about how he got his powers.
Yes.
His partner, who betrayed him,
Yep.
shot him as well as the rest of them. Okay. Copyright again. Lock these guys up.
Happens every day.
This was not that great either.
I don't mind that one.
And then he crawls into the temple.
Mhm.
He's about to give up.
Yes.
Puts the old gun to the chin.
Yeah.
He's gonna just finish it.
Well, because he's bleeding out.
He is
That's
bleeding
a
out.
long ass way to
It's
go.
probably a better way.
Oh, speaking of bleeding out, go ahead. Let's finish this.
For gosh darn it sakes, let's finish this. And Khonshu says, "Ooh, opportunity,
That's right.
opportunity."
It's not great on Khonshu either. Just to fully take advantage of a dude when he's dying.
Yeah. Well, he goes, "Do you really want to do that, or do you want to be my tool
Yeah.
for vengeance,
Mhm.
so that you can protect the night travelers?"
The tool of difference.
I'm the tool.
Would that be Batman's penis?
The Bat Dong. The Bat Dong in Batman Damned, #1. And then he essentially gives him the powers.
Yep.
You know, before he even says yes, Khonshu's already there,
Yeah.
bestowing the power on him. Like you see an image of his hand with the staff beside the statue before he even says yes, and then he's like, "Rise, rise,
My Moon Knight.
be my Moon Knight." And then the costume for the first time wraps around Mark, and he now is bestowed upon by the power of the moon.
Yeah.
Good
God.
scene.
It
Good
was a
scene.
good
I like
scene.
that scene.
I did too. I like the wraps, the mummy wraps.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then obviously Steven kind of understands a bit more about what's going on and stuff like that.
Yeah, Steven gets a lot of insights in this episode.
Oh yeah. Finds out he's not real.
Yeah, that's
He's
a big
not real
insight.
boy.
You're not a real boy.
But are any of us really real? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Don't touch me.
Just checking to
Alright.
see if you're real, man.
Um,
We are gonna have to wait, and I don't want to. I want it now.
yeah. Well, you can't always have everything that you want when you want it.
Hmm.
All
You
right?
can't always get what you want.
You can't. It can't rain all the time.
Mm-mm.
Those were like way too many references. Again, where did they come from?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Speaking of bleeding out, you know what I finally did? I finally watched. It's cool that realization helped him learn to fight. Yes, I did like that, knowing they were one and the same.
Yeah, just he could fight because he knew he could fight.
Yeah.
He's like orcs in 40K.
Yeah. Or
They
like
can
Neo.
They can do things just because they believe they can.
Or Neo.
That's deep nerd.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Neo, I just finally watched John Wick.
Oh,
You just finally watched John Wick?
And I was like, oh, this is pretty good. So then I watched John Wick 2.
Yeah.
And then 3.
They're good.
I haven't watched 4. They're
legitimately just senseless violence.
It really is. And I can enjoy that every once in a while. Like something I don't have to think about this script.
I don't know who that was.
Also, I enjoyed the fact that Morpheus is just rocking it.
Oh yeah.
In John Wick 2.
I like the he is like legitimately like I'm gonna double tap everybody I see.
He really does. Yeah, pat. Doesn't even matter if he hits them right in the face. He's gonna hit him again.
Yeah, and he they really do like drop clips in that movie.
Yeah,
which like it's realistic.
What? They're great. Cotton candy for the brain. Yep. Who doesn't love Keanu? I do, and I don't know why I never watched them. I just never got around to watching them.
Honestly, if you get a chance to check out Berserker from the comic book from Keanu Reeves, it's a whole lot of senseless,
Well, it sounds like it. Berserker
senseless
really says
violence. Okay,
a whole lot.
It's pretty much like it's like he's Wolverine.
Yeah, he's just an angry killer guy.
You know,
so he's an angry killer guy in John Wick. Berserker comic, he's an angry killer guy
who can't die.
You know what I noticed in John Wick 2? Is that at one point when he's asked what he needs, he says, guns. Lots of guns.
Yeah.
Which is just a straight Matrix quote.
Oh, yeah.
Did you miss Die Hards? No. No. Watched all the Die Hards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think he's asking if you've been living under a rock.
No. I just didn't watch John Wick.
Why?
One series.
One series. It's a great series. All right.
I'm sorry.
You know what wasn't great that I didn't watch, but I heard was great, is the new Matrix.
I didn't watch it either.
I heard it was terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't want it. You know why I didn't watch it?
I don't think they did it justice. The series justice.
The same reason I didn't watch like the newer Ghostbusters is because I just don't want it to ruin my image of the stuff that I watched.
I didn't watch it because somebody told me it was terrible, and I didn't watch it for the same reason I shouldn't have watched Suicide Squad, because I don't like terrible movies. All right, there's nothing to throw at me, by the way. All right,
let's wrap it up. Shall we wrap it up? Let's
Suicide Squad
time.
Yeah, great movies, John Wick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it.
You don't kill his dog.
Yeah. First off,
you don't kill his friend.
I had a dream that I once accidentally walked away with John Wick's pen. And I woke up terrified, sweating. Like, is my family safe even?
No, they're not.
I mean, I know he wouldn't take the dog out because he's a dog guy.
Teresa. So I was going to mention the fact that Teresa has never watched anything. So I like showing her new movies such as Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. I got
That's
her to
a good
watch
one.
that one.
Monica's the same way. She's like, she'll always go, "Oh, that's a terrible movie," and I'm like, "Have you seen it?" No. Like, I mean, beyond all the stuff where Will Smith smacks people, he's got a lot of good movies.
Great movies,
right?
Probably one of the
For the longest time, Will Smith is a terrible actor. I don't like Will Smith. Okay? And then I'm like, have you seen this movie? No. Have you seen this movie? No. Is she a co-host?
Teresa isn't a co-host on the show, though. He's saying that I should have watched
Yeah, so
everything.
what he's saying is your standards are higher.
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption? Yes. Hey,
I've
Tyler,
never
check
watched-
this out.
I've never watched Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
No.
You
Okay.
You're stupid.
But Monica.
Have you actually not?
No, I've never seen it.
Really?
No.
It's a great movie.
I hadn't even watched The Shining until last year.
Why am I getting shit on then?
Watch your language.
It's
If we're gonna get a
9:35.
Disney
It's 9:35.
contract.
Yeah, we can. Well, you just have to show them half of every episode right up
Yeah.
to 9 o'clock.
Anyway, Monica's like, hey, Will Smith sucks as an actor. And I'm like, have you seen this? No. Have you seen that? No. Every time I watch a movie with her, she goes, that was pretty good. And I'm like, well, then why? What are you basing? She's like, everything after freaking Fresh Prince, garbage. And I'm like, you've never watched anything after Fresh Prince. You know what it turns out to be? She doesn't like his son as an actor. And she's like, he only got that because his papa is an actor. And I'm like, so? That doesn't make him a bad actor.
No. That means that his dad was prolific enough.
No. I was like, you have a son, okay? We don't have a son, by the way. I said, you have a son.
We have Jarvis.
Well, we have Jarvis, you know. And if I can ever get him into an acting gig because of me, he's gonna be
because of this show.
He's gonna be in the next Air Bud.
I'd watch that.
Right?
Pursuit of Happiness. I Am Legend. 7
I Am
Pounds.
11.
I was the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't win Oscars for bad movies.
No. Independence Day. Great movie.
Classic.
When you just fully beat the shit out of an alien, just feeding it,
Right?
and then sit on it and smoke a cigar. That's acting.
Yeah. Sit on it and smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
That's a catchphrase that we're gonna make a shirt that says that now.
Why don't you go sit
Not
on it
even
and
you
smoke a
can.
cigar?
Not only you can. We're just gonna make a T-shirt that says "Sit on it and smoke a cigar."
Yeah, I'd wear that.
That's bananas, man.
That's bananas. It is.
That's bananas. Why is it that when you're younger, getting spanked is such a terrible thing, but then when you grow older, you ask for it?
That's a really good question.
That's a great question.
It's it's just your thoughts on being spanked change over time.
Yeah. To naughty thoughts, which is mildly disturbing, actually.
Yeah.
I wonder
When
if it's.
I don't know if
putting
that's a
that into
psychological thing. And that's why girls are calling or the whole daddy thing.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't want girls to call me daddy. I don't think.
There's a mommy thing too, though.
Is there?
Yeah. It's like a Latino thing.
Ooh, mommy.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, papi.
Papi. Mommy.
Just please cut that out.
Don't.
Just him saying that.
Like a warning.
All right. Oh no, we used to have a warning.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It's gone.
Papi. On a separate note, I would like to know what everybody's favorite donut is.
Cooler.
If I could get a
Cooler's pretty
poll.
Do apple fritters count?
Yeah.
Does the apple fritter count as a donut?
Yes.
Let's take a poll on that. Does the apple fritter count as a donut?
Because if so,
What are the
That would be-
qualifications of a donut?
does it have to be a round with a hole? Is that a donut?
Like in the States, they call Timbits
Donut holes.
donut holes, right?
Yeah.
Even though they don't
No.
like it. It's the if it were, it would be the piece that came out of the donut. It would not be the donut hole itself.
No, because the hole is in the donut.
Yeah.
So does a fritter count And if the apple fritter is not a donut, then my favorite is just an old-fashioned glazed.
Good old-fashioned glazed, huh?
Sour cream glaze.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Fresh
Those are pretty good.
I'm pretty sure.
Little late cherry cheese Danish. Where do I vote? See,
That's
again,
not a donut.
again, the Danish. Is
That's
that a
not
donut?
No, that's
Because that's
definitely
another
not.
pastry, flaky
Yeah,
pastry
see, I don't
thing.
know. I don't know. Is the Danish a donut?
Again, so I feel like if the Danish isn't,
If the
then
Danish isn't a
fritter
donut, can we
isn't,
call a
because that's a
fritter
fritter?
a donut? I don't.
Well, but a fritter is made of kind of the same thing.
Is
right?
it
It's the
made out
dough
of
that's
dough?
deep-fried.
Yeah. And
Whereas
the
if-
Danish is made out of a
It's
flakier
a flaky
thing, right?
pastry.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're calling a Danish a flaky pastry.
Apples to ooples.
Apples to ooples.
Yeah.
What?
Oranges to
Are apples to oranges?
It's not a donut.
What?
It's Danish.
Is that the saying? Is it apples to oranges?
yeah, I'm pretty
Sorry.
sure.
No.
I don't know what an oople is.
Ooples? A small fried cake of sweetened dough, typically in the shape of a ball or ring. A ball.
That's what a
A
donut is
ring-shaped
classified
object,
as?
in particular, a vacuum chamber in some types of particle accelerators. Sure. So that's a donut.
I don't know what
sorry.
you just said, but I am loving your explanation
Can
of
you
that.
pull that back up?
All right.
The second one,
No,
please.
your explanation sucks compared to his.
A ring-shaped object, in particular, a vacuum chamber in some types of particle accelerators. That's a donut. So I don't know that
If
anything
anybody
at,
ever asks me what a donut is from this point on, that's my explanation.
I don't think anything at Tim Hortons qualifies for that kind of donut. Because you have the heart of an old man. That's why I like the plain one. Yeah. I do like plain ones. I also
well, everything else in your life's so exciting. Are you
also-
crying?
I cried because the particle accelerator thing was just so out there.
Brilliant. That's a brilliant mind right there.
Yeah, I like it. Dictionary.com that. There's no way you knew that it was a part of a particle accelerator. I don't know what you're doing in your spare time.
I hope he's just making that up.
That's amazing.
He's like, yeah, well, if you want the clear definition of a donut, it's a circular dough, sweetened
dough,
rolled in sugar or a flux capacitor. All right.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
The
That was
first
great.
symbiote, all black,
We're talking about donuts.
is an ancient amorphous weapon originating from the evil Null. It left Null when it became incapacitated and bonded itself to Gore.
Okay.
That's a symbiote.
So was the symbiote part of?
From Gore's thoughts, he can mold the shape and shape-shifting symbiote to form. It says symbiote like 4,000 times.
Yeah, but is it the first symbiote?
That's what it says.
Where?
Marble.com.
So guys, in the comments, what's your favorite donut?
Yeah. And also,
The producer is gonna.
is Gore, the God Butcher,
What
a
type
symbiote?
What type of donut do you think Gore would like? Right?
That's a great question.
Oh.
What do you consider, like, on the scale of donuts, what do you feel the powdered donut ranks?
Also, can we
It
take a
always
minute to
makes
look
you-
at the powdered donut? Because by definition, a small fried cake of sweetened dough, typically in the shape of a ball or ring,
Or an accelerator of some sort.
or a particle accelerator piece, does the powdered donut, because no hole.
And in that manner,
Not a ball, not a ring.
Mine being the Boston cream.
We're in a shit
What is
show
that
right here. We're down a
refer
rabbit
to?
hole of donuts, and I don't.
Because
think
I don't
like
know.
where it's
just
going.
need donuts.
I really would like a donut.
Because when I ask for an assorted amount of donuts at the shop, I don't know they're giving me donuts anymore.
No. Like when they give me that box, I'm probably gonna have to take it back in.
and be
I'd
like,
say
look,
this
as much
isn't
as I
fucking
really
donuts.
dig these,
I love those.
as much as I really dig these,
Not a
that's
donut.
not what I asked for, ma'am.
I said mixed
Donuts.
donuts.
I didn't say mixed pastries.
Nope.
And I don't see.
And
any
why are there no
particle
fucking Dacians?
accelerators.
Okay.
Danish is in my pastry box if that's what you're giving me. I need a Danish in there.
I walk in here asking for some donuts, and you got the gall darn fucking gosh darn it fucking balls
Yes.
to put a Danish in there?
I'd have to go apple fritter, I guess. I never not get my cherry cheese Danish. I love a good cherry cheese Danish
Yeah.
as well.
I like a cherry cheese anything,
Yeah.
That's fair.
except for that
Cake.
cheesecake Monica's mom gets.
But there's no cherry cheese in that.
There's
raisins in it.
raisins in it, for gosh darn it sakes.
Oh, that's what I was going to say to Teresa's smarmy comment. Oh, Teresa said walnut crunch, but they don't exist anymore. She likes walnut crunch donuts. Don't
Where?
force me into only donuts.
I like a
Sage.
good eclair.
Oh.
I don't like an eclair. I really don't.
I don't know that I can
Okay,
trust
wait.
you anymore.
There's too much fluffiness in my mouth, and I don't want it there. I like a nice, dense
Note to
something in my
self.
mouth.
Note to
Not
self.
fluffy.
He likes a little thing.
Density.
Can't even say
In his
the
mouth.
words.
I want density in my mouth,
So what
not
you're
fluffy
saying-
things.
So what you're saying is that if you're gonna put something in your mouth, you'd rather it be a little more on the stiff side.
And thick.
Thick, stiff,
Mhm.
dirty.
Yeah. Not something light and fluffy all flowing around in my mouth.
Plus, when you eat like an eclair, it pretty much looks like you're doing bad stuff
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh,
Because you got this thing, and generally speaking, they're a little bit longer, and you're like,
you just said you like Boston creams, though.
I do like Boston
That's
cream.
a hell of a mess itself.
One time, my brother, when he was working at the Highway Tim Hortons,
Mhm.
he,
Oh, yeah.
he filled a Boston cream 3 times what he was supposed to for me.
That's great.
And I'll tell you one thing. You fill a Boston cream too much, it's a ticking time bomb. All right?
The first symbiote, all black, is an ancient amorphous weapon originating from the evil null. Originating from the evil null's weapon, even, I believe. So it's something.
It's okay, read that again. But in like a
How do you want me to read it?
what actors can you do?
I don't think I do any. Sometimes I do Kermit the Frog, but
Well,
I mean,
then do it in Kermit the Frog then.
wait, I have to get into character.
Kermit the
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Why do birds suddenly
Yes!
appear every time
You are near.
The first symbiote, all black, is an ancient amorphous weapon originating from the evil null.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
You're right.
Thank you. One time.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Never
one.
happened before.
It really, I don't think it has. But here we are.
That was my hey.
It's relentless.
That was one of my favorite things that's ever happened.
I'm glad. Teresa doesn't believe it's me when I do that.
Yeah, she's like, well, the bedtime play is.
That's what I come in with.
Oh dear.
Hey, Teresa.
Oh dear, Teresa.
Is it time to have the sex? Don't do that. Don't ruin your childhood by watching this
No.
anymore, please.
And
But
then
also, is it copyrighted?
And then she comes in with the oh.
Yeah. It's,
So
sorry, we're giving away all our secrets tonight.
yeah,
My dear wife.
great show, guys.
What a
Great show. What are we looking at for time?
What is this conversation? We were talking about donuts, obviously.
Yeah, we actually had it. Like, thanks for watching the show, Teresa. She doesn't follow rules.
No, I don't think she watches the show.
Doesn't.
Shh, Teresa, content.
Shh. Shh. Shh.
Ew. salty.
No boundaries.
Mm.
We're just two dudes sitting here having a good time, trying not to cross any lines.
9:50. That's a time check.
Mitch, what are you doing, buddy? How's it going?
Thanks for coming, Mitch. 9:50. Are you just checking in?
Yeah, just checking in. We're going to be checking out soon, I think.
We are, yeah.
I'm exhausted.
This was a great show, though. I feel good.
I don't know if I noticed, but I'm in pain.
Yeah? Is it
All
your
right.
side or your tooth?
It's both sides.
Two dudes touching each other's lips.
We're just two dudes
Sitting on a couch.
sitting on a couch, trying our hardest not to cross any lines.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
We do need a disclaimer on the front of our show about...
I don't know if we need a
Adult
disclaimer on
Adult
the front of
content.
the show. Just near the
maybe
end.
or we could just hang one.
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing back there.
Consistent sign. Huh?
We're not at a freaking movie. At least buy me some popcorn. Gee Willikers, radioactive man.
Do you want to see me count shoulders? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's actually quite comfy.
Good here. Oh, that guy.
Okay,
So remember to like and subscribe.
what you doing right now, man?
Hmm?
That's bananas.
I can't deal with this. Remember to like and subscribe.
I only have eyes for you.
I prefer Batman's eyes.
I only. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I hope you had a good time.
If you're catching us on the replay,
Mitch, sorry you couldn't come later.
sooner,
Really,
you're
sooner.
sorry he couldn't
Sorry.
come later? Like when we're off.
Sorry.
Come back when we're gone.
Sorry you couldn't come earlier. Heard that a lot in my day.
That particular sentence. Nice. That's good.
You know.
Big
Wow.
thank you to Hair and Makeup. Did a great job today.
Yeah. Thank you for showing up on time. Also, congratulations to Spangity TV
Yep. Check them out on Twitch.
for two things. First, for rocking our world with some Inception action,
Yeah.
right?
That was amazing.
Great job there. Second, thanks for, leaving a comment and liking and winning that beautiful T-shirt, possibly pit stained.
How dare you? Pit
You know?
stained.
Oh yeah, well, here's the thing: is Mitch hasn't been watching the show. He wants to binge watch it,
Oh.
right? So we could spoil a lot for him. We don't want to do that. We
No.
do appreciate you popping in. It's a good time to pop in later in the show because a lot of times we're not really talking about anything in particular anymore. So that's good. Oh, medium, please. Oh, I think you were wearing a medium.
He wants a clean one, and he just wants me to sweat in a vial.
It was.
I'm sure I petted the cat.
You did, but not long enough.
Don't know what's going on at any point in time.
We need to get out of
All
here.
right. If I had a time machine, I wouldn't even use it because this is great.
This is content.
All right, guys.
What are
Again.
you doing?
Thanks. Touching my spider.
Your face, fucker.
My face. That's bad words.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Especially you, Jen.
Yeah. Thanks to the audience.
Thanks for the in-house audience. That's our cue. Bye. Good night. Thank you for coming. Like, subscribe,
Peace.
comment, do all that
Do
stuff.
all the stuff. Come back, watch the show again.
Yeah,
Yeah. Goodbye.
Love you, Mitch.
Peace.
that's not a Heil or anything. That was.
Can you just end the broadcast?